Landorus is on its way back to raids this week, and like the previous two Forces of Nature, it comes back with its signature move, Sandsear Storm. But how well does the Searing Ground type charge move impact the final legendary in this trio though? Well, let's find out. Welcome back everyone. So if you've been keeping up with the last two videos on the Forces of Nature, you know that Tornadus is rather underwhelming with its signature move, and Thundurus saw a decent bump in raids, but not much else. Well, this week we'll be completing our run with the Weather Trio, and Landorus is arguably the biggest beneficiary of this attack, so let's take a look. Starting things off with the raid side of things, Sandsear Storm is a 1-bar 140 power move with a moderate cooldown time. It's got the same stats as the other two attacks, but overall it's going to be pretty decent. Now, unlike Thundurus, who has a really good 2-bar charged move, Therian Landorus has been stuck with Earthquake, and that move is a bit underwhelming. Landorus still puts in a solid fight as a ground-type attacker, but it's nothing crazy, especially with things like Precipice Blade's Groudon now available in the game. But even though this move is still a 1-bar charged move like Earthquake, it's going to give Landorus a nice bump in damage. Sandsear Storm Landorus competes with Precipice Blade's Groudon for the title of the best non-shadow, non-mega ground-type attacker. It's got a slightly better speed of damage, but it does fall behind in terms of bulk, especially with its flying subtyping often holding it back. Still though, it's going to be a top tier ground type attacker with this addition. Now while there may be Primal Groudon, Mega Garchomp, and other shadows above it, I don't think you can go wrong with using Landorus with this move on your ground type team. As for its incarnate form though, its lacking attack stat does hold it back. It's not going to be a bad option, but I wouldn't exactly say it's worth maxing. Now onto the PvP side of things, these 3-bar moves offer 45 energy, 60 power, and a guaranteed attack debuff as well. Neither Thundurus nor Tornadus saw significant gains with their move, but both forms of Landorus already saw use in the Open Master League. As such, this move is definitely going to be a nice improvement for both. For the Therian form, it will see the most use in Master with Mudshot, Sandsear Storm, and Stone Edge. This will give it all-around solid coverage, similar to Galarian Stunfisk in the lower leagues, and that's not even mentioning the debuffs you can fire off, since Mudshot provides a lot of energy. This will definitely help it crush the big four in the league, being Dialga, Xerneas, Zacian, and Groudon, so if you frequently play the Master League, I highly recommend focusing on Therian Landorus during this rotation. Now while the incarnate form of Landorus does pretty well with this move, it's honestly going to be pretty inferior with its lower attack stat. So if you're going to pump XL into it to max it out, I definitely say to use it for the Therian form. So in summary, this new move is going to be pretty big for Landorus, improving it a lot in both raids and PvP. But be sure to let me know your thoughts on Landorus and its new signature move down in the comments. We've gotten progressively better with the Forces of Nature this month, so I'm happy to be ending on a high note. Also, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss our other upcoming analyses, including an in-depth look at both Origin Dialga and Origin Palkia. And who knows, maybe even one for Enamorus next month that we see its debut, but we'll just have to wait and see. Until next time though, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.